Speaking of things that's been good, fellas, this NBA free agency is crazy. Just Rudy Gobert goes to Minnesota for Patrick Beverly and three other guys, and like what, like two first round picks?
Pat Bev, man.
I know, right? He can't catch a break. It seemed like everywhere. It seemed like everywhere he put, like he like wears the team on his sleeve. He just like, hey, all right, we'll holler at you. Like,
I'm
damn.
glad he's back, and I'm glad he's back in the league. I really am. But this dude, man, he talks like he you know, I mean, he talks like he belongs. That's for certain.
Oh yeah. Oh, it like I say though, that adrenaline. You know him. You know that's how he feeds his family. Essentially, you know that same energy has kept him in the league. Although he gets traded every year, but it kept him in.
Yeah,
Pat, Pat, Big C, Big Shot. We love you, man.
I mean, I do
Get
feel
on
like
the show.
it's a little messed up that they, traded away Pat Bev after, what I'm saying, they they big win, I guess, in the first round. Just to say when everybody was celebrating. But honestly, like I said, I would love to have Pat Beverly on my. I would love to play. I would hate to play against Pat Beverly, but I would love to have him on my team. So him going to Utah, I mean, I could say it's a somewhat of a good move. But that move with moving Rudy Gobert to Minnesota, I was a little surprised by that, honestly. Just based off because they just signed Cat. And I mean, I guess they're trying to go with maybe the Tim Duncan and David Robinson route, maybe with the new Twin Towers. I'm not sure, but
yeah.
Go ahead.
No, I think they're going to turn Cat into more offensive. I think they're going to take away a lot of his defensive duties, his rebounding. I think they're going to have Rudy Gobert focus on that, and that way Cat can focus on offense because, man, his offense like stagnated in that series against I think it was Golden State. So, and maybe, they were running him around on offense when the Golden State was on offense. They were running him in circles. So I think that's what they're trying to do. I think that maybe they'll move him to the 4 and just have him be more offensive minded. And that way Gobert can do all the rebounding and defensive duties. I know that's my opinion, but.
I mean, yeah, it makes sense. But I mean, I just feel like they gave a lot away because because I think they gave away Malik Beasley and stuff as well. I mean, I just feel like they gave a lot to get just Rudy Gobert, just who I just think is just really a defensive anchor. Which I mean, of course, defense wins championships, but I just really feel like Minnesota still got a few more moves to make. Even though they got Anthony Edwards and Karl Anthony Towns and Rudy Gobert, of course. Now those are a good 3 for sure, but I just feel like they still need a few more pieces to get to that next level. Which I mean, there still are some free agencies out there which they could possibly still get, but I just the Rudy Gobert thing, I see. Well, now that John explained it, I see where he's going. Probably they want to make him more of the defensive player than Cat, so they could utilize Cat on the offense. But hey, right. I guess we'll have to find out next year to see if it's going to work or not.
Yeah, and it's interesting. You say Spurs kind of big lineup. I was thinking more so like the Lakers when they went, Bynum and Gasol.
Mm-hmm.
Bottom wasn't. Bynum, he could get you points, but that wasn't his job. He was defending, getting rebounds. I think Gobert and Cat could be the same way. I say offensively, like when they're on offense, they look pretty good. Defensively, that's where they might struggle. Because then you're guarding like the Anthony Davises of the world, or like if you play Cleveland. If you play LA hypothetically, who guarding LeBron? Who guarding AD? You're gonna have Gobert on Dwight and Towns on AD, or what? How do you do that? Or even like a team like Golden State. Do you really want Rudy guarding Draymond and then hypothetically Cat guarding Clay? It's a lot of moving pieces. So I mean,
Gobert, I mean, has Chuck or Shaq. I think it's Shaq who is very critical of Gobert's offensive game, and Gobert needs to increase his offensive game. He really does. But you could ask the same about them. Like, who's going to guard two bigs? You know what I mean? Because let's say you put your best big defensive player on on Towns. Well, then Gobert, you know what I mean? Like, not many people have two good big defenders. And so Gobert always faces your best big defender. Well, now if he's facing your second best big defender, it's probably a long way from your first best defender. So I mean, he probably could average 15, 18, on games because of what Towns draws. So, and I think because of Towns' height and talent already, he's going to get a lot of rebound stuff. So I don't know, man. Like, second champ opportunities, and I think Anthony Edwards. I think he's, obviously John Morant and Luka, but I think Anthony Edwards is that guy, man. I think that he is going to be insanely great in a couple years.
I do too.
And so imagine all the second chance opportunities that kid gets with those two rebounding. Geez, like I think this could work. Again, a lot of it relies on Gobert, but and how much game Cat still has in him. But I mean, he did just win the 3-point competition. He's still got a lot of skill. So